Josh.
How's it going?
How was your time off?
It was good. It was nice to get away for a little bit, even though it was only 4 or 5 days. It was nice to kind of recharge, go home, see friends and family. So it's nice, but happy to be back.
Had to be useful for you guys too because of this grind of games you've been on the last couple of months. I mean, you as well, starting and playing 90 minutes multiple times now in the last couple of weeks. Had to be good to just kind of rest the body a little bit.
Yeah, no, for sure. Especially with all the injuries we've been dealing with. Guys been battled and bruised up a little, so it was good for guys to get away, get a short little break. So I think we all came back and we're ready to go now, though.
Tell us about your confidence right now. I know we just talked to you a couple weeks ago about this little run that you're on, but I mean you're playing well, you're starting, and you're making a difference out there. So how's your confidence as a rookie?
Yeah, no, I mean I feel like my confidence level is high right now. I'm feeling really good out there. I think I said it before, but each day, each game, I feel like I'm getting better. I feel like my confidence is growing. The guys around me are helping me tremendously, and I think that's obviously showing on the field.
What do you know about Leganés, team from Spain? I was just telling T they beat Barcelona last year. That's got to be pretty cool to face a team that took on such a big team last year.
So it's actually pretty funny because I do know a little bit about them. When I went over to Spain in 2019 for the Adidas Generation team, we were there the opening weekend of La Liga, so I actually got to see them play at their place the opening weekend in 2019, so that was pretty cool to now they're coming here, get to play against them. So I think it's a pretty cool full circle moment.
What do you remember at that game?
I don't remember. I think the score was maybe 1-1, but I just remember the atmosphere, the fans. It was that was my first game overseas, obviously, and being a La Liga game, it was just so cool to be one with the atmosphere and with the fans and everything. So that's something I'll never forget.
How was their style of play, a European style of play, Spanish style of play, different from what we see here in America, and how do you adapt to that?
No, I would say, obviously I think T just said it, but they're a bit more technical. They like to, keep the ball recirculated a bit. I think it's less up and down, a little bit of a slower pace, dictate the tempo. So I think we'll be fine, adapting to that. We're excited for the challenge to play against a team in La Liga, and, we'll be ready for Saturday.
Are you able to use this game in any way to help you going into the second half of the season, and in what way?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, anytime you play a friendly or an exhibition, there's always things you can take away and learn. So, I think our goal this week is to try and be better with the ball than, we were last Friday night in Colorado. So I think that might be the focus going into this game. But, there's definitely little tips and pieces you can, pick up from, watching pros like them in La Liga and, see what they do to, try and exemplify in your own game.
What would it be like for you or this team to score against a European club?
No, it would be pretty cool. I mean, we're all super stoked for the opportunity and the experience to play against them. Team in La Liga, it's beat Barcelona this past year, but you can't be too much in awe. When you're on the field, it's 11 other guys versus your 11 guys. So I mean, that's the only thing that matters. But I mean, we're definitely excited for the opportunity.
These friendlies over the last couple of years before you got here, we've typically seen young academy kids come in late in the game. You as a young guy, your first year as a pro, what would your advice be to a young academy kid maybe getting his first LouCity experience, his debut for LouCity? Is a possibility.
Yeah, for sure. I would just say, soak in the moment, take in the opportunity, and, do your best. There's a reason that some of these academy players were brought up, and asked to play in this game with us. They wouldn't be out there if Danny or the rest of the staff didn't feel like they were ready or able to. So I would just say enjoy the moment, take it all in because, it's going to be pretty special.
Well, good?
Yeah.
Good.
Thanks so much.
Yep.